Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am Darnock with TGN, and I am still freaking out about that previous game. Oh my god, that was epic. And TLO making a reference to it, talking about how they both failed with mutas. Yeah, there was some messy muta control in that game right there, keeping them clumped up and then just losing them to infestors. But that game was absolutely crazy. For some reason, you're a weird freak of nature and you like to watch like the third game first of a series or something, or if you just found a random like link in the related videos to this game, definitely go watch the previous two games of this series. They are very, very exciting. The first one exciting for incredibly different reasons than the second one, but both of these games are some very, very intense CVZs. And keep in mind, this is a best of 3 series. It's tied up 1-1 right now, so it's all going to come down to this final game to see who advances into the quarterfinals of the Twitch.tv Invitational. And the map's going to be Antigua Shipyards. Actually, this is the IC Cup version of Antigua Shipyards. So basically what that means is I think it's the same as the Blizzard version. And yeah, that does appear to be the case. Cross-only positions are not forced. They can spawn in any of the 4 positions. And we do have gold bases in the middle of the map right here. A lot of tournaments these days have been forcing cross spawns only, have been getting rid of gold bases. GSL in the forefront of those because it just makes for more consistently good games. However, I think having the randomness in it makes it a little bit more exciting. And that is a debate that's going on in the StarCraft 2 community right now is, what do we want? Do we want maps that are all... I mean, I don't want to say, this is a bad way to say it just because it completely shows my bias here, but do we want to have maps that are all bland and samey and, like, you know, cross spawns only, no gold bases, or do we want to have maps that might be slightly imbalanced but are really interesting and exciting to watch? And obviously there is a sweet spot between those two things, but as a StarCraft 2 community right now, we're just trying to figure out where is that sweet spot? What do we want? And ooh, come on, computer, don't fail me now, buddy. Okay, there we go. Things are getting a little bit better. Okay, so in the lower right spawn of Antigua Shipyards, we have Virus Bly. I think he's on Virus at least. Might have left, but he's the orange Zerg player. That's what matters. His opponent in the upper right, Liquid TLO, the blue Zerg. And I'm going to be intrigued to see what our players do this game. Looks as if they both went for pool and gas openings right now. TLO did get his gas quicker than, actually a lot quicker. He actually probably went gas than pool, as he does already have Zergling speed on the way, whereas Bly only halfway to the gas count required to build his Zergling speed, so not the biggest of deals. Obviously, it's not game breaking or anything. Bly isn't just going to die to this, but it is going to make micro much more difficult for him than TLO, as TLO's Zerglings are just actually have rockets strapped to their backs and just zoom around everywhere. Both players taking their hatcheries at exactly the same time. Different supply counts, but the same timing down here on the game clock. TLO looking to apply some pressure. This queen a little bit out of position, but 4 Zerglings, not that scary. And has Bly actually not built Zerglings yet? Bly actually hasn't built Zerglings, so TLO does have a time to do a little bit of damage here. It doesn't quite kill that drone. Sends in 1 Zergling on a suicide mission, but it does not make it. And now we do have the Zerglings popping out here for Bly, so TLO actually just loses all of his Zerglings right there, so that's not good. Is now down to 2 compared to the 6 of Bly. Obviously not a big deal, but it does kind of suck. And whoa, man, TLO, he has 10 on the way. He does not want to get counterattacked here. He has a Baneling that's coming down as well. So it looks as if we are going to see a similar opening here from TLO on Antigua Shipyards as we saw on that one other map, Terminus Re, that's what it's called. Oh yeah. And Bly, though, he has a bathing nest of his own. So, assuming both players micro well, neither of them should really deal huge amounts of damage to the other. However, keep in mind, Banelings are the ultimate volatile unit in this matchup. I mean, even if you have really good micro, if both players have great micro, if one misclick happens, sometimes a player can just die. Things get real when Banelings get out on the field, ladies and gentlemen. TLO, though, with a great play here now. He does kill that queen. He is going to scout everything in Bly's main base. He is going to have to head home with these Zerglings, as Bly has plenty to defend it now. And, okay, he does skim past that little block on the ramp. But now keep in mind, TLO knows that Bly has Zerglings, and I don't believe Bly has scouted TLO's Baneling's nest. No, he has not. Now, TLO is building some Banelings, but they are safe, tucked away in that natural. Bly does not know they're here. If he moves out with them, the Overlord will spot it. But he might just honestly be keeping them around for defensive purposes. And it does look as if that is what his plan is. He's going to continue applying pressure with these Speedlings. Not going to be able to get great engagements here. Now that he has more reinforcements coming over. Oh, big Baneling detonation here from Bly. He does have Banelings of his own. TLO going to have to head back home. And it looks as if it's Bly's turn to apply the aggression. However, again, TLO sending one Zergling over there, really splitting up Bly's army, actually. But again, TLO does have a Baneling nest here, so he is looking pretty, or some Banelings, actually, in addition to that Baneling nest, so he is looking relatively safe. He does have a Spine Crawler on the way, and that wasn't a great Baneling destination, unfortunately. And here comes Banelings from Bly. Could have gotten a good hit right there, though. TLO trying to delay as long as possible. Once again, just trading each other for their Banelings. I feel like we're watching these two players play Settlers of Catan right now. And you know, there's always that one guy who thinks it's hilarious when the trading phase comes to be like, oh, I need a wheat. I'll trade you your wheat for my wheat. Lol, 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 lol. There's always that one guy in Settlers of Catan. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you do. Actually, I think usually my friends trade sheep for some reason, just because we always have an excess of sheep, but that's neither here nor there. That's what Bly and TLO are doing. They're just trading each other from Banelings. They're like, well, it's fun to watch them explode, so let's just run them into each other. There's a huge burst of green acid. Everybody's happy. Everybody dies. It's great. Perhaps these two need some counseling, but it looks as if the really heavy aggression is still going as TLO trying to pick off more and more drones. Keep in mind, this is how he got ahead in the earlier game. He was just able to kill many drones. And is he able to do that again? Well, let's take a look at the workers kill tab. He has killed 4. It's not a huge amount, but hey, it's better than killing 0. He is actually pretty far ahead here in the drone count, actually. 34 drones for TLO, 26 for Bly, so TLO doing a pretty great job. Does Bly have a lot of army? Not really, so TLO just out-macroing and outplaying Bly at this point. I mean, that's just straight up what is happening. Now Bly moving in with some Zerglings. They're just going to try and attack the Spine Crawler for some reason. Zerglings with delusions of grandeur, apparently. And it looks as if Bly... Man, these players are so aggressive. Whoa, that is a lot of Banelings, folks. Basically, Bly just wanting to do... Oh, no, this is going to get scouted. Did that get scouted? Yeah, this is getting scouted. TLO knows this is coming. Bly just doing a Hail Mary attack, basically. Just says, okay, if I build 8 Zerglings, maybe one of them is going to hit. A good splitting by both players right now. And the Queen's going to try and pick off the Banelings. A couple are going to make it into the mineral line. One makes air, not enough to kill everything. One more Baneling detonation would be huge. But TLO does not allow that to happen. And all of his drones do survive. He does even have a second Spine Crawler up right now just to be super duper safe. He is adding on another gas. There it is. Bly, though, adding on 2 gases of his own. He does have Layer Tech up. He is going for a Spire. Where is that Spire hiding? Where is it? Okay, there it is. It's at the main base. Taking a 3rd as well. That might be a little too much to do. Taking to a Spire, droning, and building a 3rd. That might get a little bit scary for Bly. He is a little bit behind, so he does need to take some risks. But if TLO picks up on everything that Bly is doing, he is going to be able to punish that. And oh, this is a great choice from... Oh my goodness, this is a great choice from TLO right here. Going for the Nice Network is absolutely smart. And Overseer does come in here, but the Nice Network actually coming in at the natural, so it does spot it. And if TLO just builds a bunch of roaches and just Nice Networks them into the main base of Bly, that actually might just kill him. Bly is spread so thin right now. He's taking a 3rd, he's teching to Aspire, and he's droning as well. Let's take a look. He is actually, yeah, he's actually droning so hard. He is now ahead of TLO by 2 drones, but what's really scary is this top bar. 36 army supply, now 40 for TLO, 5 for Bly. Oh man, Bly, you are in so much trouble, buddy. He does not have this area marked out by an Overlord, so that is going to finish. He does spot it right now, but it's probably going to be too late, folks, honestly. I mean, look at this. That's just, the hordes are arriving. Oh, wow, TLO, he knows that Spire is here, so he's even going to build some Spore Crawlers in the main base of Bly, which is really funny. He needs to get these roaches out here. There we go. Now the roaches are streaming out of that Nidus network. And Bly, honestly, is in a lot of trouble right now. More and more spine colors being built here from TLO, because that's just how he rolls. Roaches just coming into the natural for the hell of it are going to get accosted by a couple of spine crawlers, which obviously isn't great. Even though Bly does have these flying things, the Mutalisks, that's what they're called. My brain is actually fried from that previous game, I'm sorry. It's actually not going to matter. There are too many roaches here for TLO. He has killed the Spire. He has killed all the queens, I believe, of Bly, so his production is absolutely terrible right now. Bly trying to clean this up. He's doing a good job. Oh, but the transfuses from the queens are going to go down on the spore crawlers. Too much anti-air here for Bly to be able to focus that down with Mutas alone. TLO continuing to pump huge amounts of roaches into the main base through this Nihilus Worm, and Bly, once again, he took a risk, did not work out, and that's going to cost him not only the game, but the series. After this, he is going to be completely out of the Twitch TV Invitational. TLO will move on to the quarterfinals, and hopefully I'll be able to cast those games. I actually don't know. I got this replay pack from Team Liquid Pro. They posted it on their Twitter, so I didn't get it from the actual organizers or anything like that, so I don't know if they will be releasing replays. I really hope they will, because we've already seen some great games. And I know the game is still going, but Bly is pretty dead, folks. I mean, yeah, he has mutas. Yeah, these roaches can't hit the mutas, but there's so many roaches, it actually just doesn't matter. 38 supply for Bly, 100 for TLO. TLO looking great. Continuing to bring those spore crawlers with him, so he has the portable anti-air defense. Oh my god, another Nihilus network does go down at the third base. Bly saying, man, you are so lucky. And I think that was a little bit of luck there from TLO's part. I don't think he actually knew how... Well, once again, I don't think he knew what Bly was doing, really. He was just like, well, we're going to do this, and we're going to hope it works. And it just so happened that Bly was in exactly the worst position to be able to respond to TLO's Nihilus Network Roach strategy. So thank you, folks, for watching. I've been Darnog. This has been the funnest series I've casted for a long time. This was actually so enjoyable. If you want to see more StarCraft 2 games, make sure you subscribe to the StarCraft 2 show here on TGN to get all your StarCraft 2 goodness. Once again, I've been Darnock. I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Bye-bye.